Hey there, guys. What is going on? Sloppy here, doing a bit of something different today. We are up on top of the museum, and I wanted to check out something today, which recently I've been playing with, which is the chat commands that you can use in any world. So there's a bunch of chat commands. Some of them, well, we can use one to look at them. So if I go /help, you get a list of chat commands, and a lot of those you can only use if you're an administrator in the world or it's your own world, such as ban, kick, all those. These ones are all ones that you can use in any world and have some interesting things to them. So let's just go from the very start of this list of signs. So /like just likes the world we're in. You could just click escape and press the heart, but there's a chat command for it. So that's different. /help you saw it just brings up a list of the menus. // is kind of interesting. It's pretty much the only way to get your exact position in a world. So it gives you the exact coordinates of where you are in the world. And the first number is east-west. The second number is your altitude, so how high or low you are in the world. And the third number is the north-south position. So it's kind of an interesting way that you can see how close you are to your friends. You know, you can both go //. It also gives you the simulated time. But it's just pretty much the only way to get your coordinates, which is kind of cool, and it's very easy to do. // stuck is kind of fun. I think this was more relevant perhaps in an earlier version of the game, but if you're ever stuck in a situation, you know, you've glitched in the environment or something, if you go /stuck, it tries to get you, well, it does get you to the closest open space. I haven't exactly figured out how I can replicate getting stuck, so I can't really show you guys, but if you're ever stuck, /stuck gets you out of being stuck. /HUD is kind of cool. I'm sure you guys have seen this one a ton. It removes all of the HUD from the screen. You can get some sweet cinematic shots and, you know, your thumbnails and whatever else. It's pretty useful. It's kind of cool. /sim, I have no idea what it does. According to the description, let me get this. Visualize where you are in the current section of the world. Owns region true, chunk, vector 3i. I have no idea what any of these mean, but it's a chat command. I'm sure people much smarter than me can tell you. Tutorial on, off, reset. So tutorial on, tutorial off. So it's pretty basic. Tutorial reset, we'll go back to the start of the tutorial, which is this, and then you go through, you know, making a process or making a furnace. It's you know, if there's a new person on your account, maybe it's useful or whatnot. I'm going to go tutorial off because I think I know enough to not use the tutorial. Pull and place effect are kind of cool. So when you place down a block, you get this nice effect. When you pull a block, you get another effect. And basically you can turn off sort of the animation around it. Maybe if you have a lower end computer, it can be useful, that sort of thing. So if we go, 1 is on, 0 is off for both of these. So if I go place effect 0, now there's no blue thing around placing it. And then if I go pull effect 0, now there's going to be no sort of blue animation when I pull the block. So it takes away some of the animation. If you're, you know, it may help the game run smoother perhaps. I'm just going to place these back on before I completely get turned around. You know, maybe it, you know, now it's got the blue and everything. Maybe on lower end PCs, those animations can just, you know, make it run a little bit smoother. But pull effect, place effect, 1 on, 0 off for both of those. /kill, basically commit suicide. We'll check that one out in a second. /toxicity is kind of interesting because it checks the toxicity at wherever you're standing. So it'll tell you what block you're standing on, which can be very useful. I mean, you could just look down and have it there. But it'll tell you what block you're standing on. So Roman limestone basic. It'll also tell you the toxicity, which is 0, which means there's no effects being applied to me. We're going to check this one out as well. Basically, the corruption is toxic, and the more corruption you're in, the higher the toxicity level, the faster it kills you, etc. I believe the faster it kills you. We'll check out /kill in a second, but that's a commit suicide, not to magically kill someone or something. Reset prefs. Resets all your preferences. I'm not going to do that because I got my preferences just where I like them. But reset prefs resets all your preferences. Now, let's head into the corruption so we can test the toxicity level. So I'll meet you guys over near a corruption. Here we are, and we can check out some corruption. So if you press up when you're in chat, it'll go through the last things you did. Basically, whatever you're pointing at it'll tell you sort of what the toxicity level of that is. So as we get closer and start looking at this stuff, it'll tell you the toxicity. So the air here is at 1. If we go into the corruption, we'll start getting the higher toxicity levels, which I do think will speed up how fast you get corrupted. So over here it's 5. I think 5 is the max. That's sort of the most I've gotten doing this. We're only at 1 at this position for whatever reason. I'm not exactly sure how they correlate, but I believe the higher the toxicity, the faster you get killed. I don't know. Maybe somebody can tell me if that's untrue. But anyway, let's use the final command, which is /kill. Fell to their death. Huh. I was intrigued by how they would say I died. But anyway, those are all the chat commands you can use in any world. Some of them are useful, some of them aren't. Maybe you guys will find uses I won't. If I missed any, please let me know. I was following sort of off of the wiki. If there's sort of uses for ones that I didn't cover that you think are pretty cool or a way you use them, please let me know. Ooh, that EU server dough. And if you like this video, if you like these tutorial style videos, please let me know. Like the video, let me know what you think in the comments, and subscribe for more. Until next time, I will catch you guys later. Ciao!